Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. First things first, hopefully everybody had a blessed and productive Saturday. Hopefully everybody was able to get through their work day or get through whatever they was going through today as far as the events and everything else. Word was going on, my guy. Hopefully everybody keeping themselves cool as possible as well. I know in certain spots it's still going through a heat wave. Just make sure you're keeping yourself, hydrated at all costs and just, you know, make sure you taking care of your health the best possible way. Just found out something about one of the peoples in my area. They didn't even notice that they was in the hospital for a whole week. Some of it was because of heat stroke and just, different ailments. Again, take care of your body as much as possible. If you know you're going to be out there and you got severe asthma or, anything with your breathing or complications, try to keep whatever you need on the side. And if you don't necessarily have to be out, keep yourself indoors. Like I said, preserve your health. Commander, what's going on, baby? Appreciate everybody that tuned in this afternoon for the live stream. Normally you would have got your Saturday morning, but out and about visiting a few people, just doing some actual supporting as well too. Supported a friend that just got their new apartment, so technically went to a housewarming slash whatever, but nonetheless, still was a good talk. I had to air out a few things without having to air out a few things. Title clear as day. Who can you actually trust? You know, I'm starting to see that you only have the small collective that you can actually trust, not just on it but off it. You know, some people are having trust issues to the barest of barest. Some people have trust issues. Prime example with you know what's going on in politics. Some people don't know what to trust as far as media coverage, so on and so forth. And this ain't nothing new. Um, but the one thing you should be able to trust is good people around you. What you should be able to trust is that you know somebody has your back and really being a good friend and a standout friend on top of that. But some people have missed that memo because in the motion of trying to get themselves acclimated to what's going on, this is what's happening. Give me 1 second. Knew that was gonna happen. God damn it. Marlene, what's going on, baby? Yeah, don't mind the madness. You hear babies in the back, so oh, go say hi to Gigi. My bad. The innocence is in the room. Um, yeah, they just came back today, so um, but again, I do appreciate everybody that tuned in earlier. And again, I apologize for those who might have heard me somewhat snapping. And again, you only got really a portion. But the one thing I'm not going to do is play games with people. Just not. You know, when I say I put my trust in people, I don't put my trust in everybody. I put my trust in those who are actually showing me better than they could tell me. You know, the one thing I'm not going to do is be phony around the board and none of that. Again, you should be able to trust somebody. Dog life, what's going on, my guy? Nah, you good, bro. Listen, there's a lot of people that's going to come back and forth. You know, sometimes these notifications don't even go out, but it is what it is, though. Um, but it's sad when you got people that you think you can trust, and then you find out they're not moving accordingly. So on that notion right there, I just sit there and laugh at it. Like I said, person know who they are, and person definitely don't have a wrench over here no more neither. I'm not playing around with it, not an end. So like I said, not gonna be real with me. Don't be around. And it's sad because the people that you really should have a good, disdain for, or a good, taste in, they ain't leaving such a good taste in nobody's mouth. And it's crazy because you want to build something. Like you want to build amongst the right people. Wait, Love You Live right now? Why I didn't get a notification? Or was that earlier? I might have been missed out because I don't even know a lot kind of took me in that bit. I had to calm down because again, I didn't like that. You know, I didn't like what was taking place last night. And I kind of wish I'd have been in at that time frame because I ain't gonna lie to you, I probably would have came in and snapped out too. Only because what you did was wrong. You came and you you basically disrespected somebody that trusted you. You disrespected a few people that trusted you, and that's sad because you literally just sat here and fake smiled and I love what y'all doing and continuously do what y'all do and but then in the same token you trying to take shots and talk about people. And these are people that don't talk about you. So again, it goes to show you like it's sad. You trying to trust the process while you building, but then you got people you got to bat a second eye at because they're doing things along the parameters they shouldn't be doing. You know? Oh yeah, nah, you good, bro. Thug life. I know. Listen, everybody been going through something on here, bro. And some of the stuff people are going through, they don't necessarily have to. People just got to be real with themselves. If you claim that you love a process and you love what people are doing and you support them, then support them and stick to your words. I see the problem is again, too many people want personal feelings and stuff handed to when it comes to logical building. Ain't got time for that. And huh? Blue building? Oh snap. Oh shoot. Something must have happened then. My bad, y'all. Always something in my hood. When the cops are sitting in the store, yeah, some dumbness done popped off. Like it's crazy. Yeah, but that's and that's the sad thing. Again, I get where you going, Commander, and I get where you going, Doug. Nah, but that's anybody. Listen, a lot of people been going through something lately. Um, and the sad part about it, these people don't actually need to go through it because these people are stern, good, supportive people. You know, one way or another, trying to help somebody build and grow, or just trying to bring everybody up along for the growth. But you know, you can't grow with somebody if you feel they gonna throw shots or even talk foul about you. And if they don't have actual factuals about what's being said or done, you're just going off of instinct. You're going off of an impulse. You're not going off of actual information and logic. Yeah, Commander, that is the truth right there. There's too many fakes right now. And the ones you're not expecting to be fake are the fakest ones. Like I told somebody, since I've been on this bill and what, January next year, make it what, 2 years I've been consistently just doing content. And then within that time frame, I done seen, heard, and done a lot. But the one thing I've remained was myself, regardless to anything. No matter how the process was, I still remained myself. The ones who couldn't understand it and couldn't abide by it, hey, you see what happens, they ain't here. And I don't want them to be here because you're not going to mess up somebody's mental space and everything else along it. That's crazy, man. And that is truth, though. Some people take a little longer to come out that fold. But see, there are people that you're not expecting at all to even, not so much as be phony, but just not say nothing crazy. And that's the sad part. You know, that's the sad part about it all because, you know, you tried not to even delve into it even when you first heard something. That's not the first time I heard something about somebody saying something about me, but I didn't care. But I'm mad as this person in particular, and you're like, really? But you're smiling in people's faces day in and day out. Ryder, what's going on, my guy? And I think that's a messed up individual stance right there. You know, again, if you don't like how somebody's presenting themselves, if you don't like the way they build it, if you don't feel that this is the way something should be, you either gonna give some sound advice or don't give nothing at all. Don't try to dictate and overpower anything. And again, that age doesn't mean nothing. That does not equate to wisdom.
That's my toy. Leave it. Go in the back. Go in the back.
Right, I ain't messing with you, bro. I mean, but you are truthful to some degree. But then again, it shouldn't even be that way anyway, because that's the whole purpose of building and growing. You got some people that grew something and they ain't know each other really from a hole in the wall outside of what they do. And in the same token, they made something work. So why can't it be proved on him or anywhere for that matter? You know, again, be real with yourself if you're gonna be real around the people. And again, the sad part about it, you know, nothing was done but just, you know, overall respect. You know, but if you're gonna be funny, if you're gonna feel a type of way, if you're gonna be mad about something, and you're not gonna address whatever you think you need to address, then whose fault is that again? You know, it's real amazing how some people will sit here and try to be so boisterous on specific situations, and in that same token, you're not being you're not being strong. You're definitely not attacking what you're supposed to attack if you feel that way. And honestly, there's nothing to attack because nobody is critiquing you on anything. Nobody has ever critiqued you on much. And if they did, they probably told you somewhere where you went wrong. And 9 out of 10, you probably just didn't want to hear it. That's a problem there. You can't just try to force dictations, or you can't just try to sit there and, you know, impose your will on somebody else's life. That's not the way to rock. I'm sorry, that's not the way to rock at all. Because everybody has their own thought process and their own thinking process when it comes to building and growing. Not everybody got to move the way you think they should move, and not everybody got to agree with you on everything. See, this is what we're not gonna have, and I'm gonna do this real good, real good tonight, because it's another prime example of weirdos doing stuff they ain't supposed to be doing. You know what's crazy too? The craziest fact is that you really came in here and thought I wasn't gonna snipe your dumb ass out the chat. Oh, you've been missing me for about 4 days. I know. Continue to hug the nuts while you're down there. It's sad. You are another prime example of weirdos and just people that can't be trusted on all angles. That you still can't be trusted to come in under your real name and address what you need to address. So again, who wins this logical war right here? Yeah, Doug. That's what I'm saying. Everybody goes through a little something on it. Even when it come down to faceless, fake, ruthless trolls. But I laugh at them like I've been laughing because you've been out of here for like 4 straight days since the last time I said something, which means that actually stuck with you the last time, so it should stick with your ass forever. But you're stupid, you're retarded, and you're gonna continue to do so. And I know you smoke rocks, and you're probably the reason why. You know what? You're probably the reason why the person that I'm about to say something about at some point probably felt the type of way because I'm telling people like you to stop smoking rocks. But when you come in here trolling and you think that's the best, I'm going to tell you, you're smoking heavy rocks. You're smoking methamphetamines. So, you're going to have to try better besides the words. Like, I'm telling you, all these words that you are continuously saying, my guy, I know third graders that got a better vocabulary and a bigger vocabulary of selection of words than you do. So I'm inclined to believe you older than me, number one. Number two, you definitely didn't pass anything past the 5th grade. So keep trolling. Keep loving what I'm doing. Keep giving me that good old watch hour. That's what you're here for, right? That's exactly what you're here for. Entertainment. So we want to be entertained. Nah, you good. But again, this is what I'm talking about. Grown men and women moving like kids, even when it come down to just simple things like that. Again, if you don't like somebody, if you don't like what's being said, if you don't like what's being done, why don't you keep your ugly dumbasses where you're supposed to keep yourself? In the shadow. Nobody knows you. Nobody cares about you. Outside of your little internet buddies, nobody cares about you. I think that's the problem now. Oh, I know what it is. I definitely know what it is. You really don't have no friends on or off here. And if you do, the small handful you do are probably walking away from you because of the things you say or do. But I'm all for the entertainment. Definitely all for the entertainment. Mookie, what's going on, my guy? Commander, it would be easy for them to do so, but they don't. So I'm gonna keep on pressing that issue until they stop smoking them rocks. I'm gonna find a rehab for them even on here. Because again, we have people that should be moving accordingly and they not. So it shows a lot about their character. It says a lot about everything about them. Like I said, actions speak louder than words. And again, you have the actions to be a coward instead of being real with your shit. So again, whenever that panel is dropped, you can pop up, but you won't. So again, who's fearing who? If you think I'm supposed to move over or stop my lessons because a person like you are just damn you that lonely and miserable and need a friend, I got an extra dog for you. Don't worry. I'll try to ship him to you. That's what I'm saying with some people. Grow up and get a life. You ain't been in here in 4 days because I said something that resonated. Again, didn't I just say that? Reason for a lot of trolling that's going on right now, a lot of it is because people are hurt one way or another. But instead of really manning up and just going in, they're not. They running like cowards. So I can't respect the coward. And again, until you able to come under your profile and talk to me as a grown man or woman or whatever you identify with, then keep yourself in the shadows where you've been at. Go back on your dope fiend bench and go sit there and overdose. Hopefully, I'll be all right because the world won't care anything about you. Like seriously, because I can care less about you. You took your time to come over here to see what I was talking about. You was missing me that much, but I don't go that way. So I'm gonna just tell you that again. Find something to better your life and go get your life before you lose it. You're gonna lose your life on this internet. Because at some point, your hard turn is coming. And you're gonna swerve. It's like a lot of people. That's why I sit back and watch and observe certain things because people are just really out here crashing out. So I know most of y'all that are crashing out right now, you don't have nothing solid on here nor off here that's going to keep you in the right damn balance. Don't get mad because you have some genuine people who actually have that. And it's sad because you have people who are not coming on here for the play. And people are just coming on here to do what's best for them. And again, trying to, create different alleyways to some sort of building on here and off here. But you got people that just don't get that picture until they get all of that energy thrown back at them. And then when it's thrown back at them, they want to cry, play victim. They want to try to justify their wrong behaviors. But in that same token, can't trust that around nobody. Can't. Facts, Commander, but they ain't even going to do that. They're not going to do that because they feel what they're doing is justifiable, and they also feel that that's what's needed. But they slowly burning themselves down inside and out. So, I could care less. And it's sad when you got people that are supposed to be at least a fixture, a pillar of something, and you come to find out they just phony. Not just phony, but run back and just try to even remotely say something instead of saying it to the person. So again, coward behavior. I'm seeing this on both aspects. I've seen some men on here do some coward stuff, and I've seen some women on here do some coward stuff as well too. Call a spade. Claim you got an issue with people, but in the same token, you're not manning up or stepping up to that plate. So what issue do you really have? No, you're creating an issue. You're creating an issue because you want to be the focal fixture on something. That's what you have a platform for. JC, what's going on, baby? On the side. You got some people on here who are way younger than me or way younger than some of the elders on here, and they ain't even moving that crazy on here. They got enough smarts and wisdom to know, I ain't gonna do that. I gotta think about people that probably might be watching. I'll probably ask some family come out. Yo, I seen you on the internet one day. What was going off about, boy? You know how that be sometimes. They be like, yo, who you was talking to, girl? Who you was out there spazzing out on? You don't know who watching. That's why I keep myself where I keep myself. I'm gonna keep everything balanced over here. It doesn't matter. I'm still me anywhere I go. I'm gonna give you a strong, logical conversation, but I'm also gonna be a cut up. But I ain't gonna be disrespecting in the same token either, and I don't expect to be disrespected at all either. And not by somebody that don't know me personally. That's where you messed up. Like, you don't know me personally. I don't know you personally. You just came into the fold recently. And again, nothing but love and respect was shown to the utmost. But once I feel or hear something that I don't like, all bets is off. Y'all got the game messed up. There's no pushovers. There's no doormats over here. When you're wrong, you're wrong. And that's the problem with some of y'all now. You're not taking accountability for your own wrongs. And when you don't, we get situations like what we just got. A person named nah, we ain't even gonna go there. Cause see, that's what you wanted to. Get people like that, like I just spoke of, getting sniped out of a chat every day. But you love what's going on here because you focused on what's going on here. And you're mad because you can't do something along those lines. Because if you wasn't, you wouldn't be doing it in the first place. So again, who can you trust besides the people that you are building with? Those who I'm trusting right now, the people that I've been building with, that's here and there. These subs didn't happen overnight, and these subs wasn't bought. This was actual factual work being done, even to the point of flooding the algorithm. Why? Because I was adamant and still adamant about my messages and still adamant about these talks that we should be having. Because this ain't nothing different from what we would be having in your regular neighborhoods if you with the right people. You with knuckleheads and you with people that just don't care about anything else outside themselves, you ain't gonna get nowhere. You know, and that's crazy. Because again, you got some people that should be holding a better ground, especially in their life. You know, and it's crazy. Like I said, when I drop these panels and these links, I drop it for specific reasons. I drop it just in case if anybody feel that they do have a problem, they could come up and say something. I also drop it because when there's good topics of conversation happening that could be beneficial and also bring awareness to the people, I'm going to do that. I'm not stopping my process, my blueprint. I'm not changing up nothing I don't need to change. And if you're mad because I'm still going to be me day in and day out, then don't be mad at me. Be mad at the man upstairs and be mad at my mama for telling me what was right. Be yourself no matter what. Don't get mad because I'm not going to conform to nothing that you want me to conform to. I know how to tone down what I need to tone down, but other than that, you're not going to tell me or dictate anything because, again, I didn't come out your womb nor your nutsack. So I'd be damned if anybody try to tell me anything that's not beneficial for me. You going to give me some good advice? That's different. When you try to overtake and overthrow people's platforms and situations like that, that's where we have the problem. You know, and that's the problem. You got good people, whether they hit the panel or whether they bless the chats, they always bless them with some sort of wisdom, some sort of hope, some sort of opportunity and positivity. And that's what continues to happen over here. This is what I'm going to continue to build and bring over here. And who can you actually trust? Oh, nah, Ryder, look here. I know that part. I don't expect to take everybody with me. But the main people that have still been here and still here, I don't expect nothing less nor more than y'all. You know, like, I keep it a buck with all of y'all. But you also know I don't take no slack from nobody neither. Not taking nothing from nobody that don't need to be taken from. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some people won't get the message because they too stuck in their ways. They enshrouded by what they think is supposed to be some sort of success or some sort of upbringing or some sort of uprise. Look, you're not going to be able to dictate everybody's flow of things. I'm sorry. The world doesn't revolve and spin around you and your views. I don't expect everybody to agree with what I'm talking about sometimes. I don't expect people to halfway know sometimes. But it goes to show you who's real and who's not. No, I know, Ryder, you good. If I thought it was shade, I'd have told you let's trade dogs. And I'm going to show you how to train the dog. I know it ain't no shade, bro. I'm just saying in general, nigga, it was my scalp hurt. Scalp hurt for good reasons and bad reasons. And like I said earlier, had a tear drop down my eye at any time, it'd have been World War VIII, not 3, 8. Because I'm not playing with a soul on here. I don't got time to respect anybody that's not going to be respectful. that's not going to bring something enlightening or impactful to the platform or to the chat. Not going to be bothered with people that feel that's the best way for them to try to get a kick or get some sort of fun out of their day by trolling. I'm not even going to entertain that as much neither. I'm just going to be sniping until you end up just getting hit by something. And you're not going to like what you get hit by. Give me 1 second, y'all. Serious, what's going on, baby? Definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. I know some of y'all ain't get the notification. I expected that. But I'm just, again, my scalp hurt for good reasons and bad reasons. The bad reasons is because, again, that's not something that you should really have to necessarily have to deal with. I mean, it's just as simple as day for anybody. If you don't like anything that's being said or done, if you don't like the way I move or how I just keep it 100, then don't be over here. It's just that simple. Jabbar, what's going on, my guy? If y'all haven't done so by now, y'all already know y'all can drop links and show each other some love in here. Definitely some good people in here, content creators, just good supporters, and actual people that know how to keep it real. So this is a problem right now. People, again, not knowing how to keep it real. If you say that you love something that's going on and you respect the process and you down for whatever, then do so. It's crazy. Again, real friends ain't gonna let real friends crash out. And I've seen who's been real over this course of time. Some of it I was already expecting to go south because I just analyze shit. But I let things play out in nature like I always do. I let certain things just play out. Better way for somebody to pick out who they need to pick out. Oh, I see where you're going with this. I see how you feel about this. I definitely see what you're going to do about this. So I don't need you around, especially if it's not going to be beneficial. You know what I'm saying? At what point do some of y'all wake the hell up and realize we got a bigger struggle and a bigger fight at hand? And that's sad. Sad that y'all don't get yourselves together, get your spirits right, and try to figure out something better for the balance. But you'll have time to try to smite somebody and talk down on somebody or make assumptions on somebody. You don't know these people personally, number one. And even if you knew them personally, you still wouldn't say or do half of the stuff that you said or did. Because you don't know who could be watching, you don't know who could be hearing something, and even they might check you. They might even tell you that you're wrong. But guess what? We have people like you that don't want to believe that you're wrong in anything. You're supposed to be right all the time, right? No, you're not right all the time. Then you're not listening and taking heed to messages. It doesn't matter if it's coming from somebody younger than you or somebody in your age group. Supposed to be able to take in any valuable information and definitely just apply it. And again, these talks that I have right here, regardless to how I'm speaking, are beneficial and impactful for some people. For most, this is therapy. For most, this is critical thinking. For most, this is inspiration to get something going. And if you can't understand that, even in the simplest of languages, then you don't need to be here. Because again, this is not for the weak mind. crazy, man, because some people should get the gist. You've been somewhere around me, you should know that I'm still gonna be the same person. And if I gotta be on go, I'm on go, and there's no stopping. You gonna have hell to deal with because I'm not playing. Tanya, what's going on, baby? I'm playing with an air song on it. And I stood on that. And I'm gonna still stand on that. I wouldn't care who you are. If I feel you are trying to upset the balance, I'm going to upset your balance. And then I'm going to choose violence. And then I'm going to violently get you up out of here, eulogize you, and then pass you on to the pastures like I'm supposed to. So I don't got time to be playing. Like I said, if you don't like things that are being said or done by anybody that's in this collective or anybody around that, for that matter, don't be around because you're not going to like what's being said. You're not going to like what's being done too, especially if you provoke the wrong actions. And I think that's what it is with some of y'all. Y'all want some sort of spark, not just for yourselves, but just for something to come alive around you, just in that notion. Shouldn't have to go that negative route to do it. I can sit here and do what I've been doing, having a conversation with the people, whether I'm indoors or outdoors, show you what's going on, and that's it. I could do as much as possible. You know, that's the problem. My bad. I almost muted myself again. Phone kind of tweaking today, but it's all good. I'm used to it. Um, but again, how do you sit here and claim that you got faith in somebody and that you trust somebody, and then you really don't? You're going behind their backs talking instead of coming to them and saying something. I respect somebody that's going to be up front, then that's going to be a fake backstab. I don't got time for that. I'm telling you, it's sad when you have some people again who just don't get the picture, but they're supposed to have the picture already. The picture is you don't focus on nobody else's blessings. You definitely don't try to change or make somebody move the way you think they should move for your benefit. You got to respect the process. And however the person is moving, as long as they moving along the guidelines of what they supposed to be moving on, there should be no issues. There should be no problem with what that person is doing. If somebody is bringing something just like how I'm doing, a strong conversation, a strong build, then you should respect that. If I was bringing entertainment on any way, shape, or form except the beef, you would have to respect that. If I was doing something along the lines of cooking and just nothing but cooking content, you would have to respect that. If you don't respect how anything is being built or moved, then you have a problem. It's not the people against you, it's you against the people. See, and that's the problem right now. Too much division, too much just sheer hatred one way or another. But yet I digress. Who can you actually trust besides the right people who are actually moving the right way? And it's not that it's hard to find those people. It's not that it's hard to be around those people. It's hard when you have others who think that they're so good or feel they're so good and they show their true intentions. Prime example, even if somebody was against me or even if somebody just seen for what it is, oh, he over here getting donations, oh, he over here doing this, he doing that. That's somebody's blessing. And 9 out of 10, somebody is bringing something what they're supposed to be bringing themselves and decent content. You can't get mad because Rose, what's going on, my guy? You know, again, it's no way you could tell me that you're for a movement or you for any type of strong build with people. You like what people are saying they're doing, and in the same token, you don't like anything. If you didn't like it, you didn't need to be here in the first place. You could have kept it pushing. There's different channels. There's different people to watch, right? Don't come here with that fakeness, because I could spot it from a mile away. I shouldn't have to, because a few of y'all already know. Where you think part of my anger came from? Last night. Yeah, I had to catch a replay on something, on a few things. And like I said, there's more than a few people that might get this work, but that's going to be for a later time. So, give or take, when I decide to even just get crazy, I'm going to get crazy. But don't necessarily have to neither, because it does still tie into the lesson. Who can you trust? And when you're sitting here trying to give somebody fake trust, it's hard to get real trust back from anybody. And some people are going to see you for what you are. Snake. However you look at it, you a snake. There's only snakes slither away from a problem. I directly walk into the problem, even when it ain't my problem. And I'm getting about tired of that too. Some people got to learn to respect boundaries on all accords, on all platforms. Support is what it means. Support. In any aspect of the game, doesn't matter, even if you're really giving your time. That's better than nothing. Don't be a fake and a phony to anybody. If you're not really going to genuinely support them in any aspect of the game, then keep it moving. Some of y'all do that because you try to leech on to something, because you have nothing to really create yourself, or you don't have nothing constructive to leech on. And when you do, you start bringing your little parasites with you, the parasites of negativity. Nobody got time for that, man. We got bigger issues, man. If you not for the strong positive build, if you really not for something along those lines, then you not for me. Sorry. And shout outs to the plug right now, for real. I'm telling you, there's two reasons why I didn't go in the way I wanted to. But I feel this is something that a lot of y'all want. You want this on the daily. You want somebody to come at you or say something crazy about you, so you'll have something to run back to and say, oh, well, I told you this person was this and yada, yada, yada. So that just goes to show that you're doing more than just talking. You're just doing a lot of bad seed planting, and we're not going to do that. You know, and on that note right there, like, I kept it, and I'm still keeping it that way. That person is no longer welcome here. I don't care. And when you do come here, you'll notice a little difference. You can't sit here and talk about you love something, but then you disrespect it in the same token on any token. So you're not being real with yourself, and you ain't being real with people you trying to come across and build with. Bro, I ain't worried about them sorry ass, what you want to call trolls. They not really trolls. Again, you see how I be laughing. But I'm mad when it's people that's supposed to be building with you and you find out unsavory things about them. So yeah, I'm gonna be on one. I'm on one. Like, cause I don't play games with not a near soul, old or young. I keep telling y'all got the right shogun. I'm not playing with you. Not. I'm going to stick to what I stick to. And even when I do decide to change something up, it's going to be for the beneficial, not going to be for the destruction. And that's what a lot of you want, destruction, one way or another. You just trying to think and pushing for something. Nah, ain't got time for that. Don't got time for that. You not getting your mind straight, if you not trying to get in control of your emotions and how you feel about specific things, you don't need to be nowhere around me. If you gonna make a brash assumption about me and you still don't know me personally, I don't need you around me. Because the people who have been around me that don't know me personally are still here. It's still been rocking out the whole time, one way or another, supporting your boy because your boy is actually bringing something that's needed right now, a damn balance. Now, if you consider what you doing something to be alright, then hey, that's you. But again, don't focus on everybody else's movements and blessings. Focus on yours. You might be able to bring something right to the right collective. And in that same token, those people that you would be talking so bad about would probably be on that same token. Doesn't matter where the hell they at, right? But again, when you have people who don't think outside of just, oh, the money, the money, the money, the money, the money comes and goes. A lot of things come and go. But what shouldn't come and go is your morals, your straight vision, like your third eye being open. That shouldn't be faded away. Oh, don't think just because I might be a little blurry in that third eye, I don't see what I need to see. See a lot without having to say nothing. Because again, it don't mean nothing. But if I feel it gotta be something, it will be. Neff, what's going on, baby? That's what I'm saying. It's like you can't get outside of that parameter of you, oh, when you grow up, when you get big. It's not about getting big. It's not about getting notoriety. It's not about none of that. Val, what's going on, baby? It's not about none of that. I done had to prove that to more than a couple people already. Even the ones that was trying to throw that shit hard at me. I don't care about that. That's not what I'm here for. You don't understand that. You don't understand me. And you don't need to be around me, period. You know what I'm saying? Most of the people that are here and still rocking with me is because I've been myself. Like, I don't know what you thought you was gonna get from me. And that's the problem right now. People just not listening to reason, not listening to a stern, a stern background that, you know what? Hold on one second. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Yeah, I gotta be mindful to a degree because yeah, I was about to go extra left. Here, take this other one. Huh. Yeah, yeah. Well, these calls was definitely trying to get me a copyright. My bad. I had to mute that. That's crazy. It looked like a little fake bike show running down my block. My bad, y'all. I don't like specific sounds in the background, like motorcycles and stuff like that. That get on my nerve, and y'all hear this mostly every day. City that don't never sleep, even when they should be sleeping sometimes. But yet I digress. Who can you actually trust? I know who I can trust, and it's rare that you trust that many people. I trust the process with the people that I've been building with soundly. If y'all think y'all don't mean something to me, you do. But the one thing again I ain't gonna do is be no pushover to anybody. It's not the way the world works. I'm all for just being strong and being wise about things, but I'm also gonna be fair. But I'm also gonna be a savage when need be, because again, when you're on a battlefield, that's what you're supposed to have. A balance. No innocent bystanders is getting clapped. Don't get it twisted. But I'm just not for the play for real. And if you want to be real with me, I expect you to stay that way. And if you present a certain energy that I know for a fact I have to spot out and get rid of, I'm going to get rid of it. Point blank. And some of y'all are only just entangled in nothing but beef, because that's your day in and day out bread and butter. You don't have nothing else outside of a good conversation. The ones who do have good conversations, they're here. And they've been building around the right people. BMF, what's going on, my guy? It's crazy because you expect people to be 100 with you even when you being 100, but it don't work out that way. I'm not naive to nothing. Don't get it twisted. But it's sad when you sit back and just watch things happen. And as you watch that happen, you're making such good analyzations that guess what? You're right about the majority of the damn things you're doing. So again, like, what is the all in all problem? Because somebody's not moving with a specific etiquette. Oh, you want me to talk all fancy with my fingers up in the air? No, I don't look down at nobody. And again, when I say certain things, I say it because I say it. I'm raw and uncut. If I was a comedian, you wouldn't be able to come to my show because you would be upset with the things. If I was allowed to say a majority of the things I want to say on here and even on the stage, you would not come to my comedy show because you would definitely be in your feelings. But at the end of the day, it's comedy. Because when people move a certain way and think that they moving as a grown up should be moving, that's comedy to me. So I'm always gonna laugh. Like I said, the troll would come back and forth every day. You still help me out one way or another, and I appreciate you. But if you don't got nothing to add to the damn conversation at hand, or if you don't got nothing to really say to me directly, you don't need to be heard at all. And you're not gonna be heard at all. Sorry. Hammer, what's going on, baby? You already know, if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. See, I'm just be honest with you. Where some people would get the game misconstrued and think I just got energy for a specific type. No, I got energy for any and everybody that I feel is going to be a problem. You want to dig me? Like, I'm not playing. I got time for none of those BS politics that's going on right now. I don't got time for people who just don't like the swag that I'm bringing and the fairness that I'm bringing. And apparently, I'm a bully, but I'm gonna show you what bullies actually do. Do you actually think bullies, despite the negative subs they get, do you think bullies would really be building the way they building? Nah. And still actually stay afloat? Nah. You see what happens to so-called bullies? They always end up getting their heads chopped off at some point, even on here. You know, and that's the thing though. I'm all for the fun and games. But once you try to paint a picture about me again and you don't know me personally, the people that know me on here personally will tell you, oh, you done messed up now. I had plenty of people either around me or hit this panel that know me personally tell you the same thing. Same person on here is off this damn app. I don't have time to play games with not a near soul. And if you messing with my balance, I'm going to mess up yours. It's just that simple. Now, again, I could trust almost everybody that's here, that's been here, whether they in here every day, whether they catch the replay, whether they in the shadows watching every day. Those are the main ones I could trust and I actually care about. The rest of y'all, I think y'all need to fall back. And I mean, honestly, fall all the way back away from me. Because you're not going to like what's being said and done next. Kid you not. Because at some point, to start being grown-ups on here. It's all right to have your funny games and your giggles and yada, yada, yada. But at somebody else's expense, or just to even try to be stupid about how you feel about something personally, childish about how you feel about something personally, I don't need that. And nobody around me needs that. And I'm telling you this again. I said it earlier and I'm going to say it again. There's just some people that know me, that if you'd have said the wrong thing or even thought to say the wrong thing about me, the word didn't even need to get back to me. Just know you'd have got hit with a lunch tray and a metal one on top of that. Pick your face up. Pick your jaw piece up while you at it too. Simple. Because it's people that I don't. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, at some point, I'm going to end up having to put them to sleep before work. My scalp hurt. You know, everybody that's been here, everybody that's still here, again, y'all are appreciated one way and in more ways than another. Trust me. Naysayer can say whatever they want to say about me. You can paint a picture that you want to paint about me. It doesn't matter. I don't care how you feel. I'm worried about what matters right now. You don't know what matters right now. Those will show you who's who without having to say much. Christy, what's going on, baby? See, some people think I'm mad right now. Nah, this is my regular tone. I'm me. Like, what you want me to do? I'm me. You know, you got a lot of people that just, you know, it's sad because I don't know some of y'all personally, but I could tell a good spirit when I feel it. If I felt it was anything, those people would be gone. Just that simple. Y'all seen what I've done already and see what I will continue to do. Because when I say I'm presenting a strong balance, that's what the fuck it means. And the sad part about it again, the whole day has been nothing but built up emotion that's ready to come out. But it's not really emotion. It's logical emotion because you're going to feel it one way or another. Top notch, what's going on, my guy? It's sad when some of y'all just don't trust the process and you try to force your logic on somebody else. I've been trusting my process since I've been building. You're going to have people that say, oh, that's not the same person. I'm always cutting up. What have I told people from the beginning? I'm a cut up. But when I'm getting serious on something, I'm serious on something. Clear as day. I don't have to present a persona or none of that. And more than a few people has already done said that, so I don't need to say nothing more after today anyway. But I'm gonna show you better than I could tell you, miss. And I'm gonna tell you something than I better than I could tell you, mister. Both of you. Because I know it's more than one. I honestly don't care. I got an unlimited clip and show you the real shotgun. No need for all the fuss and the muss. Nah. Just tear off ligaments and tear off what's needed. Cut off you parasites the way I'm supposed to, like I've been doing. And again, it's sad when you got people that's supposed to be moving a certain way and act like they move a certain way, and they phony as all hell. You phonier than a dollar bill. Always been one of those people. If I got something to say to you, I say it to you directly. I don't go behind your back. I don't go to tell somebody else. I don't go try to avoid a situation. I walk right into it. That's what a real general does. Anybody got time for that, man? That's what a real general does. I walk right into it. No, I know, but guess what? That's not going to happen. And even if I decide to go elsewhere, I'm building with all the good people. Hence why I was telling a lot of y'all I'm about to start doing this Twitch thing, but it's going to be a little bit of everything over there. But I ain't going to rush the process on that neither. When it happens, it happens. Shay, what's going on, baby? Happy Saturday again to everybody that pulled in. Just having a nice little friendly wrap up. And it's crazy. These are the type of people that are upset about something in their life, honestly, and they ain't trying to fix it the right way. So how they feel they're going to fix it, they're going to cause a distraction, or they're going to try to be a pain in your neck. Nah, you ain't doing that. Not over here. Sorry. You're going to try to cause a division one way or another because you want people to take sides. There is no taking sides when it's coming to building and growing. Let's not forget, the last time I had to get this calm, somebody else got buried. And then I went on a drag fest. Something that I don't really like doing. But when you keep provoking somebody that don't want to be provoked, you're going to get exactly what you asked for. And it might not be the way you think it's going to come. But just know when it comes, it's for a reason. See, I might not be all that inclined with specific things, but what I am inclined with is knowing that regards to what there is a higher spirit and there's a higher power that's definitely running the show, whether you want to believe that or not. And another thing I've had believed is that it doesn't matter. That man upstairs is going to put people in your life from all walks of life. That's up to you to decide who's who and who to trust. See, the one thing I'm not going to do is put trust in somebody that don't feel anything about it. You're basically worthless to me. There are people that come here day in and day out, whether they in the chats, whether they hit the panel, and they are speaking some real wisdom and facts, like we all are. I don't like to have to feel this way, but I feel at some point I'm just going to close up that one part. And you're really not going to like what's being said or done, but it's still going to be something said and done in a positive note. So don't take nothing personal, but you're going to have to take it personally now. This is the problem that we have building in any type of community. You just have people that want to impose their will or oppose their thoughts and ideologies on somebody else. You want to try to steer somebody else's ship instead of steering your own. That's a problem right now. And part of that is handle etiquette. Control yourself. If you're not going to add none to any type of talk, no matter what the talk is about, then there's no need for you to hit a panel. There's no need for you to do anything along those sorts. Because what you're doing is taking away from the actual content that was supposed to be presented. And again, I've seen a couple things I didn't like when I did wake up from that food coma. So I don't have to really say much. Some of y'all already know what it is. For those who don't, in due time, you know how I do it. Who can you actually trust? That's a good question. That is something that most people should ask themselves. A lot of people don't. See, who do I trust? Honestly, I don't have to trust nobody. But I do trust people. I trust the right ones. Again, that man upstairs put everybody in your life from all walks of life. Most people, if they have the same notions and the same goals and almost the same thinking process as far as specific building or just growing strong friendships, I'm all for that. You want to be fake? You want to be two-faced? Do what you do, but you won't be around me. And I put that on my mama and them. I'm not playing around. Not going to be giving light to a lot of different things. But when I feel you wrong on something, I'm gonna address it. Because again, for those who claim to be adults, you not showing it, and you damn sure not presenting it. Anywhere I go, I'm gonna be me. If it's a serious topic, we gonna be serious. If it's fun and games, I'm all for it. See, I have a balance. I know how to be me and respectfully be me and not care about how anybody else feels about me. I only care about the people that do actually love and care for me. Those are the ones I acknowledge. Those are the ones that I really say, let me make sure I ain't tweaking. Sad, man. A lot of people ain't seeing what I'm seeing. The ones that are still here. The ones that are actually still supporting and rocking one way or another. And I can still love and appreciate that because it's a process that I'm following, that I'm trusting. Like I said, I'm always going to be me. The day I'm not me is the day I don't hear these two people talking to me in my ears. And that's when it's going to be a real problem. Not go that route, there is no coming back. And I guarantee you that. I'm still going to be the same me, but I'm going to be on attack mode for anything. I'm going to do exactly what's being done right now, but I'm going to do it finer. You won't feel it without having to feel it. You just going to feel it one time. I've said it earlier and I'm going to say it again. Don't let this inner wolf or this inner Scorpio come out of me because you're not going to expect the unexpected. I'm tired of people coming around me or around people that I'm good with, bringing stupidity, bringing division, thinking that they actually are succeeding at something. And they're not succeeding at nothing but making themselves look foolish on a daily. I can't respect that. What I am going to respect is a process that I've been moving with, and that's been continuously helping me grow in more than one way. Because that's all some of y'all seem to think about. I'm not thinking about anything outside of just getting the message out and having some fun with the people. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But again, I trust the process. I trust the people that's been helping build with this process. I trust myself enough to know that I'm never gonna have to be anybody but myself, whether you like it or not. Personally, I could care less what you like. They're feelings. Feelings come and go. But logic and real building will always be in the mix, especially over here. So again, trust the process. Link is in the chat in case anybody want to chime in on the situation. And I feel like that's discussions that should be had. Because you had some good people who trusted people who you thought was good, and come to find out they had a face on the whole time. I'm sorry, but that's sad. It's sad when people just can't be real, not just with themselves, but the people around them, especially the good ones. But again, you set yourself up for failure, and it's going to be like that. And you're going to set your own destruction, whether you believe that or not. You're going to be basically, yeah, you're going to be the situation for your downfall one way or another. Because again, some people, even the people that have been building with you or growing with you at one point, they're going to see you for who you are. Yeah, JC, and this is the thing though. This person wasn't here that long. But while they was here, it didn't matter. I showed nothing but the utmost love and respect. I don't have to talk foul about anybody behind anybody back. Most of y'all already know how I give it up. If I got something to say, even if you pop up, I'm going to say it. How this dude said it without crying, I say what I want to say. This is my platform. I do what I want to do. This is my platform. I bring what I want to bring here. I speak how I want to speak. I move how I want to move. If you don't like anything about that, don't be here. Because this is not for the weak minded or the weak spirited. This ain't for the emotional, and this ain't for people that feel like, oh, I'm going to try to do what I'm going to do anyway. You're not imposing no will on here, nor anywhere for that matter. If you think I got time to be going back and forth, even down to the quote unquote trolls that love to be here every day. If you think I got time to be running around, finding you, trolling you at every aspect, I don't got time for that. That's not doing nothing for me. That's not being beneficial. And if anything, I feel like that's not even a part of the plan or the motion or the blessings that's at hand. I see something way different than what y'all see. That's the sad part about it. The real ones know what it is. That's why they here. Selena, what's going on, baby? See, I look back at the chat. Always catch the right ones coming in. Selena, how you been, baby? I don't expect everybody to agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I want to say something rough. Hey, I'm rough. What you expect? But if I'm saying something that I know for a fact is beneficial, but also logical, I'm going to say it. 'Cause again, I'm not dealing with emotions. I'm coming at it from a logical stance. It's either you're going to be real with me or you're not. It's just that simple. See, I don't do beta male tactics. I don't got time to be back and forth with you about nonsense or any of that other thing. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm still on the logical aspect. I'm on hood time. You either deal with me or you don't. It's just that simple. You don't have to deal with me, but you're gonna respect the process that's being built and that's growing here. If you don't, you're just gonna find out the hard way. Just gonna tell you that. You're gonna find out the hard way. It don't make no sense, man. I've seen this happen from time and time again. And for those who have gone through it, even me, there should be something that you don't never tolerate. Nobody overtalks anybody on anything. Don't say it's a time delay and don't even just no, you're being rude and you're being impulsive and you think that you run the show. See, this is why when I just drop the panel, y'all more than welcome. I don't do that dual stream or that shared live thing because nah, no need to. Nah, you good, Selena. You ain't really miss much. People just running them up, saying too much, acting like I ain't gonna get word back. But hey, you're gonna find out a hard logical fact. I'm one of those people. I'm worse than the black box. You are dealing with a strong black ox. I'm really not playing. Like, don't ever get beside yourselves. This is an app, number one. Number two, people are on here for different reasons. What your reason is, that's up to you. If your reason is the troll, number one, 'cause I'm gonna address that real quick, you trolling for all the wrong reasons. And again, that's wasting time and energy. And that's taking away from whatever blessings you could have coming along the way. If your reason is just to try to steer somebody else's direction and you're not taking direction in your own platform or your own light, you're in the wrong section again. See, again, I came out of nowhere, right? I didn't come from no specific sector. I just came with a message. I came being myself, something that is rare. And I'm gonna continuously do what's what. No, Selena, no. If you call that trolling, you need to go sit in the corner with the actual ones that think they be trolling. Now I'm playing, I still love you, baby. But that was something that took with me and still took with me. It's either love me or leave me alone. It's just that simple. I don't look for nothing else. Don't need nothing else. What I think I need, I'll put it into fruition. I love you, Selena, baby. Like I love everybody that's been here and that's really been real. See, and again, that's rare. JC, I'm petty like that sometimes, baby. No, but I'm serious though. I mean, I don't know what else people expect or want from you, but you're not gonna get anything else outside of what you're gonna get. If you want bars and unleashed anger, I could give you that in small doses. I don't want to give it to you in large doses because again, I can't say and do half the things I want to say and do. So in that aspect, I'm always gonna have to be respectful for that. But anything else, I'm not tolerating.
And again, I don't like when people just try to overrun something that somebody else is doing. That's always just rubbed me the wrong way. That would be like somebody trying to dictate to me anything on my platform. You're not over talking, and y'all see what I've done. I've had patience, but then there's times I don't play that. I will shut it down if I have to, because I'm not playing. You got the game messed up if you think I'm gonna allow you to try to drive any type of notion. You can't tell somebody how they feeling. You can't tell somebody what to say out their mouth. As long as I ain't saying nothing I shouldn't say, you should just leave that alone. Come on, man, be doing too much. And the problem with some of you people, you don't trust your own process. That's why you trying to feed and leech off somebody else's. Oh snap, Christy. Oh snap. What y'all going to see? I forgot what movies is out. I shoot one movie I didn't know was coming out is coming out next month. So it is what it is. See the problem with some of y'all don't enjoy the simple things in life. Wait, Christy, you ain't leaving like that. You ain't say what you going to see, man. Unless you just going to see a movie on the spin on the whim. All right, have fun, baby. Bring me back a tub of popcorn, extra butter, baby. But see, look, spontaneous movies. Yeah, I know. Used to do that sometimes. When the movies was actually bearable to go watch sometimes. Hey, man. And that's the problem. Some people just don't know how to trust their own process. And they think that their process includes, I'm sorry, being a jackass. No, that's not the way the world works. It's crazy. You would expect people to respect something that's being done, something that's really being done. And the people who are actually bringing that good education, them good lives, and them good content, they ain't getting the support they supposed to be getting. I support people. Oh, can you do me a favor, serious? I think Riders, shout out to Riders for Life. First things first, y'all already know what it is. Y'all know how I give it up. Um, Congratulations to everybody who just got recently monetized, partially monetized, or on the way to. And congratulations to those who are thinking about doing content or already halfway towards they go, whatever it is. You know, keep being strong in your faiths, keep doing what's necessary for you, do what works for you. See, I'm adamant about that. I wouldn't care who you are. I'm one of those people. I'm always gonna be like that. I'm gonna give y'all a prime example. I was in a specific chat one day, and I'm a mod in that chat. Now the funny part was when I left the chat to go do my little spin around the blocks, that person already had what $500 in the super chat. I just rubbed my eyes because I was like, wow, look at that. She's being blessed right now. I said, that's what's up. And then I turned around again. I came back maybe 20 minutes later. It was more than that. And no, I'm not pocket watching. I'm actually happy that she got blessed like that. Because it's rare you want to find people like that that's really going to be truthful to what they're saying, support in more than one way. Some people will be upset, yo, how they get all of this? And yo, that's crazy. How they get this much and I can't even get $50. I can't even get this. I can't even get that. Why are you worried about it? For all you know, you could have a blessing that might be double or even triple. You just gotta follow process and keep doing what need to do. Come on now. Don't get it twisted. Like if people resonate with it, if people feel it, they gonna bring it. But you don't dictate who spends their money with. That's not your avenue again either. You doing things well above your pay grade. Some of y'all again just have to follow a process that works. And whatever works for you will be beneficial in more than one way. But this is the problem. Everybody's just focused on one avenue of the game. And right now you should be focused on all avenues. Because time for play is over. This is what I'm saying. You have some people that if they was in that chat, they probably would have definitely been mad too. Like, yo, how the hell she get all his money? Well, probably would have said something, oh, that's crazy. I can't even get $5 for coffee. That's all some of y'all think about. It's just the money aspect. Think about the positive growth. That's also a blueprint showing that when you got people that actually rock with you on and off there, love and care for you, they're gonna be beneficial to you one way or another. I haven't begun to go into a lot of different channels that are monetized. And guess what? Even if I did, I'm not worried about what's what. If somebody's bringing out some good positive content, hey, I'm all for that. And see, that was even what I was for that day. You know, I walked into that person's chat, like I said, I'm a my idea already, good people. And at the end of the day, guess what? I didn't have to pocket watch nothing. I just was surprised. I said, wow, these is good, solid people around us. And that's what people need more. Solid people. Don't need nobody to keep being fake and phony or talking foul or even crazy. See, I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of y'all are worried about that financial blessing when you should just be worried about a blessing, period. Because again, some people wasn't able to wake up. Some people definitely might not wake up in the morning. You keep forgetting that, but I keep implementing that because that is the truth. You have to think well above and beyond and not just think for self. It's crazy that some of y'all don't get that message at all. No, that's what I'm saying. I got love and respect for all the real ones. And you know why that's a fact right there, though, realist? Because think about the people who quadriplegic that really can't type or do nothing. Again, it's a blessing. You able to get up, if you able to maneuver around, whether your body's in the best shape or if it's in so shape, you able to get up and do something positive and constructive, get out and do it. Try to do as much as possible while you are here. And even if you could live forever, right? I highly doubt you would live the same way forever or move or think the same way forever. You would at some point have to make a stern choice or a realization or something. No doubt, Selena. Appreciate you, baby. Again, take into consideration, you know, you're doing something that you feel is necessary. But if you feel it's necessary to try to overthrow somebody's thought process, overthrow their thinking methods, the way they run the show, the way they move, their characteristics, you ain't saying much about yourself. You need to be focused on changing yourself. And you need the right people around you. Majestic, what's going on, my guy? Definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. Um, yeah, it does pay into everything. Who can you trust? See, I know who I can trust. Like I said, whether they in here every day or not, they're here for a reason. I'm not forcing nobody to stay. I'm not forcing nobody to take no sides or do anything of the sort. Everybody free to move the way they gonna move, but the only thing I ask about and ask for here is just respect. You can't expect a good positive build if you're not going to respect anybody's ideas. And I've respected damn near everything. I've even tolerated some things that most people is like, nah, I would have been snapped. I would have been this. No, I have a patience level and a patience barrier. But now when my patience does get tested, you're gonna get a portion of what I'm gonna give. And I'm still gonna give you something real and logical to think about. Why you on your way up out of here? And the notion should be you don't turn the tides on somebody else's destiny. You need to turn the tides on yours. If you feel you getting moved the wrong way, then guess what? You need to float yourself in the right direction. Figure out how you do so. And in the midst of doing that, you'll be better. You'll know how to trust better. You'll know how to just leave certain things alone and leave it be. Again, not everybody going to move and talk and think the way you think. That's the whole purpose of everybody being different. Again, some of y'all don't understand that because you're more focused again on that financial blessing and not just worried about a specific blessing, period. The blessing of just life having it and doing something. Like I said, for the betterment, some of y'all need to just get yourselves together. You need to have a talk with that man upstairs or whatever you believe in and get yourself right. Because your spirit is not in tune if you think you're going to sit here and try to play somebody as a buffoon. And again, this ain't the first time I heard you even say anything. You took a shot without taking a shot. So I'm returning the favor. Because again, I stand on what I stand on. And for everybody that's been here, if y'all can name one time I've been a bully to anybody, I'll shut up for the rest of the night. Dee Dee, what's going on, baby? Exactly, because you're not going to get too many of those instances. Take that back. There hasn't been no instances here. It's just me defending my crown and defending my mental crown. And if I feel you trying to tilt it, I'm gonna tilt it right back to where it was at, and I'm gonna knock you off like dust. Simple. It ain't missed much, bro. Just been a good, delightful conversation. Again, the link is pinned up in the chat in case anybody want to chime in. Because again, in the long run, you have to ask that question: who can you really trust? I had to think about that before I even started doing content. And when I started doing content, the ones that I actually trusted, still here. Again, these people are in the shadows. These people let me know what's what. And some of these people know me personally, so they will hit me on the back end if they feel I'm moving any type of way other than. Because when it's called accountability on all ends, especially when I hold people accountable, it just is what it is. Bro, I'd rather have, if I take both, I take both. But I'd rather have my mental stability more than anything. Because how am I supposed to be able to navigate and do anything if my mind is all over the place? And that's the problem. And I didn't like that. I didn't like what I saw on a few panels yesterday. Like I said, it's more than just one specific reason, but the one person I'm just really upset with. Because honestly, there's no way you thought I wasn't going to hear something. Now, like I said, if anybody that's in here now could prove anytime I've been a bully, I invite you to do so. But what everybody's going to see on that notion is what anybody else sees. Somebody is defending what they love. They defending the people that they love. Nothing different. It's hard to be unified anywhere when you got people that just don't want to be unified. They think they want to be unified, but in the same token, they want to justify and criticize and even critique something that you're doing when they should be critiquing themselves because you can't even take when a critique is being done on you. So how could you actually do that to anybody else? Again, it goes to show age don't always equate to wisdom. It don't always simple maturity. Because if you had a mature logical aspect, you would just love what's being done and continuously love what's being done. And if anytime you felt the type of way, you had all rights to come up and say something. And I would have kindly obliged and told you what was what too. Because again, don't nobody dictate nothing. Oh, this is a while back, realist. Look, like I said, I be ghost surfing, doing certain things along that nature. I'm petty like that. And when I do so, I get words or I hear words or I just see things for myself. And again, I ain't no damn bully. Never been a bully. But I'm not gonna let you try to bully or dictate anything over here neither. This is where you will always get these hands. Get it twisted. I don't care how big or small you are, you gonna get this work. And you gonna definitely feel like you was in the war within that one battle. Don't do it to yourself on neither aspect. If you can't love and trust the process and love what's going on, then you don't need to be here. And again, don't go talking about me behind my back or don't go making assumptions about me behind my back. And if you felt I ever was into something that I wasn't, it's best to ask me and not be a child about it. Like I said earlier, what is this? Junior high school? We need a principal, a dean, and a supervisor and a counselor? We could get all of those right now. And I could be all of those in one specific term. Don't do that. This is why people will stop building with you. This is why people will start leaving you alone because they seeing exactly what you're doing and how you doing. You're trying to give people good reasons to build and just be around something positive that's needed. But in the same token, you trying to throw some sort of poison in it to kill it. You can't say you want change and respect change. You can't say that you love the content or you love what's being done. You love yada yada yada. You ain't even really sticking to that. And I'm sorry, but this won't be happening no more. And when I feel it's gonna happen, I'm just gonna let it loose. Basically, I'm gonna wait for everything to pump up, and I'm gonna let that ripcord go. I'm about to chop off a lot of edges because I'm starting to see a lot of snake behavior and snake activity. See, a bully goes after the weak. A bully goes after anybody that they feel they got a clear advantage on. I don't go at nobody as a bully. I don't condone bullying anyway. Never been, never did, never will. I know what it was like to be bullied, being the shortest person, and then I had to bust some heads open for them to get the picture that not everybody is to be played with. So again, well oiled machine right here. The finest engineered tank, if you want to say it. I've been in wars well before damn social media. So we ain't gonna never get that shit twisted. But you're not gonna come over here and mess up a process or around anybody else that's building something positive. You feel the world is coming at you. No, it's just you. You need to start taking your meds. Maybe it's about that time. You don't like what I'm saying catchphrase wise? Oh well, get a life. Not, I don't like a lot of things that's being said or done, but I actually don't care about it because if it's not being directly said towards me, then it's just flying past me. Might ricochet and hit somebody else, but you might hit the person that is actually gonna tell you, "Now you wrong on that." I don't feel I need to say much because it did tie into this lesson tonight. See, I know who I trust. And like I said, most of y'all already know what it is. For those who don't, just know when the time is right, everything will be presented as such. And you'll get everything that you normally get with that package. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that tonight. Not going to delve into nothing. Um, I just feel that's real funny and awkward with some people. You think the world is supposed to conform to your ideology of what should be and how it should be. No. Oh, oh, and just to let you know, even if you thought to say something crazy, I'm not in my feelings. I'm telling you like it is. You can make all the assumptions you want. I don't need to make an assumptions. I'll break you down with facts. I'll show you the true definition of battle tested. Riders, what's going on, baby? I just talked about you earlier. I spoke you up, baby. That's what I'm saying. Good people that need the recognition, that actually should be getting the recognition and getting the strong support, they're not. And they're bringing something that's real. And they're showing you day in and day out. But we going to start changing that. It's a lot of us that's going to start changing direction on things in here. Because now it's being too much done on here that shouldn't be done on here. Because majority of that stuff wouldn't be done in the streets in real time in anybody's face, not without some sort of recourse or repercussion happening. So I think some of y'all need to stop feeling so safe behind a damn computer screen and behind a damn device. Get your life together. And if you honestly feel you got an issue with somebody, link up, go do whatever, and then keep it pushing from there. But honestly, whatever you think you're gonna do here, well, at least over here, it's not gonna happen. It's not the sector for that. And this ain't even a sector. This ain't the kingdom for that. When you step into that kingdom, you either going to present yourself as such or get thrown out. It's just that simple. You want to be emotional? Take you a Midol or something. Go take you a cold shower. Go do something with your life. Don't come with that notion that you gonna smile in somebody's face 1 minute and then talk about them the next, or try to take a shot at them the next. I read in between the lines, real good. And again, you ain't saying it to me, so it goes to show you where your credibility and your character is at. You can take that how you want to take it. You can put that in your windpipe and smoke it. Don't provoke this person right here. Most of y'all know when this voice is just calm like this, there's usually a burial behind it. But I ain't going that route. Why? Because I'm still going to have that utmost respect. That's just me. But it won't be happening no more after today. You can take that how you want to take it to. I'm not respecting anybody that don't respect me, and I'm not respecting anybody that's going to talk foul or talk shit about me. If you ain't going to say it directly to me what your problem is, that's anybody. You're not going to say directly what your problem is, even when this link is pinned. I would advise you to shut up forever, because you're really not going to like what's being done and said next. I told you there's levels to this Nate right here. A few people have already said they see me past level 2. Ain't a good thing. And I'm still on level 1. If I go to level 2, it's locked and loaded, and you're not going to like it. This is going to be duck hunt, and I'm going to have a perfect season and a perfect score on that. Because I'm going straight for the head. Chopping it all off. I don't care about your body parts. I don't care about that at all. Again, for anybody that's coming here at some point, even if you come across this video, there is still a lesson. But there's also something being addressed that need to be addressed. I don't even expect you to even come in here at no point in time. And if you do, you'll see the difference. And again, I don't want no apologies. I don't want nothing from nobody. If you done me wrong one way or another, I don't want nothing from you. You can keep it pushing. If you misunderstood me in some type of way, if you thought I knew something and I didn't, I don't care. Once you move funny with me, I get rid of you. Period. Again, you're not gonna address me in any way, shape, or form like a true grown-up, then we have nothing to discuss at all. Nothing. I'm not gonna hold y'all all night. I gotta start getting myself prepared. I thought I was being in at midnight, but apparently I gotta be in a half an hour earlier. Ugh. See, for those who've been here, and for those who might even kept especially the real ones. Y'all know what it is with me. I'm not going to never change out of anything. If I have to change, again, that will be the day I don't hear neither one of these people who means the most to me saying something. Don't let that ball go over your head. Because we've seen what some people have done when they felt like their voices of reason ain't being voices of reason no more. And we see how bad that ends up. I would prefer not to go that route. I really would prefer not to. So I'm just going to leave it like this tonight. I don't trust you. I don't care to build with you. You know what? I wish you well. You could make a video about it. You could say whatever about it. I said what I needed to say today, and I proved what I had to prove today. I could trust who I could trust, and I definitely can't trust you. So, and I hope that bridge that you felt you needed to burn was worth it. It's crazy. Black Out, what's going on, my guy? But again, get yourself right. Like I said, I'm gonna bid you a farewell. I don't want you over here. Don't need you over here. I see what the problem is. It is people like you, again, in that category that thinks that age equates wisdom. No, it doesn't. You got people who are young that have wisdom that we not even aware of right now. The whole point of everything is everybody coming together and building off each other for the better part of it. Not tear each other down and not try to slight somebody because you don't like their monotone or you don't like what's being said. But yeah, like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer. I think I said what I needed to say, and this lesson did kind of pan out the way it was supposed to. Um, in the long run, I could only be me and trust the process that was given to me or that was bestowed upon me, and that's what I'm going to do. Whether you like it or not, I don't have to conform to anything you say or do. Neither does anybody else. And if you feel a type of way, you need to find a way to build yourself back up without tearing the people down and without criticizing or trying to critique something. If you can't take the heat, don't dish it out. That's all I'm going to tell you. But let me get myself up out of here. Um, I'll definitely be back in the morning for that site. Y'all know what it is. Um, Again, I ain't gonna be nobody but myself. If you don't like it, don't be around it. And I can still love and respect somebody enough to just let you go on about your business. But don't come over here being a pain in my neck. I appreciate everybody that walks through this door day in and day out. I appreciate everybody that catches the replay. I appreciate everybody. But I ain't no pushover neither. Just because I wear my heart on my sleeve don't mean I won't be a beast when I need to be. Don't let that ball go over your head neither. But I do appreciate y'all. Y'all see me surfing around some points. I feel this is a good lesson. Because again, for those who are going to catch this, that is a question you should you should ask and have a good answer on. Who do you really trust? And who can you really trust? And if you feel you can't trust anything, then that's when you know you have a serious problem. 'Cause that would be essentially like saying you don't even believe a process that's being presented in front of you. You're hurting yourself. Buddy, what's going on, baby? Man, I'm telling you. The only thing I am going to say is that some of you will end up getting the message, but it'll be too late. In that same aspect, that's not going to be nobody's fault. That's yours. That's it. Platty, what's going on, baby? My bad, y'all. You know what? Give me a second. Multitasking as always. Again, it's sad when you have people that again claim that they love and care about you, and they love what you're doing, and they love the positivity that you bring in the same notion, they talking foul or talking greasy about you. So in that same token, I could care less about how you felt, how you will ever feel, because I know how I'm going to feel. And I'm going to feel prosperous. I'm going to feel blessed one way or another. My prosperity doesn't always have to be money. My prosperity could just be bringing what's necessary to the people. Don't forget that part neither. If you thought you know me, you wouldn't even go against me. But I know some of you will because you don't have nothing else better in your life to do but try to go against me. So with that notion, I'm still gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna laugh at you the best way possible. Just continuously be successful. No matter what it is I'm doing, I'm gonna be doing it for the benefit, not just myself, but for the people around me. But again, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Get myself up out of here. Um, I'll definitely be surfing around these streets. You already know. Um, and again, we're gonna continue to keep building and bringing what's necessary, day in and day out. And if you don't like the way the process is going, kindly find somewhere else to go. You don't have to like people. You don't have to like what's going on, but you should respect it because they're standing on their grounds like they're supposed to. But like I said, I'll definitely be back in the morning with that scythe, and who knows, I might be able to pull out some music Pull out some music tomorrow. Get some good spirits. Um, no doubt, Platty baby. But you know, I'm still gonna be up though. Go lay down, dog. Bye. Go lay down. Somebody said something in the chat. Might have been you, Platty, making my dog jump up like he going outside. I'm gonna tuck you out. Go lay down. But again, just do what's necessary. Love your life, live your life, and continuously build towards something better. Stop focusing on negative aspects. Stop focusing on trying to create narratives or trying to create situations. Because when those situations are dealt to you, you ain't gonna be able to tolerate it or take it. So I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. For those who might have tuned in late, you can catch the replay. Um, we're gonna definitely have something. Y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Oh, wait a minute. Before I leave up out of here, my bad. Platty, before you leave, baby, I forgot about this. Hit it. Like I said, we gonna definitely be back in the morning. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance tonight, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I gotta do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real bills. But I'll definitely see some of y'all running around. Oh, Platty, do me a favor and check your Discord. Whenever you get the chance, just check the Discord. Word YouTube. I need you to check the Discord, bro. Oh, like I said, I'll definitely be back in the morning. And we're gonna continuously grow and be great. Y'all stay safe, keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out here. Peace and blessings.